Good evening, students. This is Deepanshu Agrawal from Mindworks. So, in this video series, as you all know, I'll be giving you some of the questions to solve. As you can see on your screen, there are 6 questions that you have to solve in a stipulated time of 2 minutes per question. So for this 6 minutes, for these 6 questions, you would be getting exactly 12 minutes, and I believe that these questions are very much solvable in those 12 minutes. Right? Sorry for the delay. The internet was not working at my end, so got a delay of 3-4 minutes, right? But I'm here. So as you can see, 6 questions are there and 12 minutes would be given, right? So those who are watching this as a live video shall start now. It's 11:05 and we'll continue till 11:17, right? Try to get as many correct answers as possible, right? And then I'll give you at the end of the this stipulated time. I'll give you the answers as well as the solutions of these questions. Okay, so please go for it. Those who would be watching this as a recording shall also uh, shall also take this as a live assessment only, right? Do not pause or fast forward the video. Take this as a live video only, okay, and attempt the 6 questions in stipulated time of 12 minutes. We are also working with the few of the uh, video series on YouTube. You must have seen, if you follow our channel regularly, so you must have seen that we have released uh, a few quality videos today and yesterday, right? So there are two major series which have started just now. Thought of the day, sorry, thoughts of Arun Sharma sir, and how to improve the English by Meenakshi Upadhyay ma'am. Okay, so that would be helpful as well. Okay. Good evening, Rushil. So you have just joined. There are six questions and 12 minutes, out of which 4 minutes are gone. But I still believe that these majority of these questions are solvable in those 12 minutes. If you have done the questions of directions before, then you will take no time to solve these questions. Okay, so don't worry. Those who would be watching this as a recording, please take this as a short assessment only. Please take this as a live video. Do not play. Do not pause the video in between. Do not fast forward. Right. Solve the question 1 to 6 in 12 minutes only. Okay. And if you have any queries, any doubts regarding CAT preparation, regarding placement preparations that you'd like us to answer, right? For CAT for CAT preparation, you can directly interact with Arun Sharma sir on our Telegram channel. So link would be posted in the comment section of this video. Once this live video gets over, okay. There is a specific placement preparation group also, which you can find the link of that placement preparation Telegram group. You can find on the community tab of our channel. In the community tab, there is a job post from TCS, and along with the job post, you'll find both the links of CAT preparation and the placement preparations. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm disturbing you by talking while you need to concentrate. Okay.
कोचेस की सबसे फनी चीज मुझे मालूम क्या लगती है, वो पूरा
So only 4 minutes remaining, students. After 4 minutes, I'll be giving you the answers for these. Those who have just joined can try to solve at least three questions in these 4 minutes, right? Last 2 minutes, students. All right. So, students, time's up. I now have to give you the answers and the solutions. Okay. So, first of all, the answer. The answer for first is none of these. Right. In case you have got some correct answers, you can also put on comments. Okay. In case you have doubt, in case you want to ask something, so you can put it on comment section. Okay. Question number one, answer is none of these. Question number two, answer is west at 6 p.m. Yeah, 9:15. Yeah, so this would be west. Question number three, answer is 13 kilometer. Question number four, answer is southeast. Question number five, answer is yeah. So question number five, answer is north. Question number six, answer is 65 kilometer. So, would anyone like to tell me how many did you got correct? And let me share the analysis with you that because this is an easy chapter, as you can see, the questions are easy. So, I would say that if you have done at least five correct, so five or six, then you would be on right track. Okay. If you have done less than that correct, then you may have to work harder on your directions in life, and directions as a chapter of logical reasoning. Okay. Okay. So question number one: y is in the east of x, which is in the north of z. Now this is statement is is y is in the east of x, and which is in the north of z is referring to x, right? Understanding English is also important, that y is in the east of x, which is in the north of z. So this second part of the statement is for x. Y is in the east of x, which is in the north of z, right? So they are saying x is in the north of z. Okay. So let's try to map it on the direction chart. So y is in the east of x. So ideally, we take generally, not ideally, but generally we take north, south like this, and west, east like this, right? This is according to the map of India, we can say, or global map, right? So it says that P is in the south of Z, then sorry, Y is in the east of X first of all. So Y is in the east of X, can I say like this, right? Y is in, sorry, I have to represent it as X. So if X is here, Y would be in the east of X, something like this, which is in the north of Z. So X is in the north of Z, right? So Z should be here in the south of X. Okay. Now it is also given that P is in the south of Z. So P is further in the south of Z, something like this. Correct. Now, in which direction of Y is P? So, in which direction of Y is P? In which direction of Y is P? Right. So, as you can see, this is west, this is south. So, this direction would be southwest. So, as it is not an option, so answer would be none of these. Okay. Second one, question number second. Rahul puts his timepiece on the table in such a way that at 6 p.m. our hand points to north. So he has put his timepiece, which is a simple watch, we can say, on the table such that at 6 p.m. our hand points to north. So 12 is here, 6 is here, 3 is here, sorry, 9 is here, and 3 is here. Right, this is the general configuration of the clock. Now, Rahul puts his timepiece on a table in such a way that at 6 p.m. our hand points to north. So we just have to consider about our hand. So our hand at 6 p.m. will be pointing towards 6 only. Our hand at 6 p.m. would be pointing towards 6 only, right? Right. If you are confused with this one, then remember this would be the minute hand. At 6 p.m., this would be the minute hand. Our hand would be downwards, something like this. Correct. So at 6 p.m., our hand points to north. So that means in the direction of 6, it's north. Right. So now north is here, south is here. Let me change the color for this. Okay. So north is here, south is here. Accordingly, east would be here and west would be here, right? So, in which direction the minute hand will point at 9:15 p.m.? So, minute hand at 9:15 p.m. first of all will point towards 3 in the clock, okay, in the clock or watch, whatever it is. So, minute hand at 9:15 p.m. I don't know about the hour hand, right? You don't even have to consider the hour hand. But minute hand at 9:15 p.m. will point towards 3, and which direction is there in the direction of 3? W. So therefore, W would be the right answer. West. Okay. Next one. So first and second are done. In case you are not able to understand any of the question, you can watch the repeat telecast of this, which can be immediately after this live broadcast ends. Okay. Question number 3. A man walks 2 kilometers north. So let us say that the man starts from here. So 2 kilometer north should be something like this. Okay. Then he walks 10 kilometer towards east. So towards east means something like this. Then he walks 3 kilometer towards north. So 3 kilometer again towards north, something like this. And then 2 kilometer towards east. So 2 kilometer towards east will be like this, right? So this is 2, this is 10, this is how much this is? 3. So this is 3 and this is 2 again. Now, how far is he from the starting point? Now, students, there is a difference between how far is he from the starting point and how far has he traveled, right? If you start from this point and travel something like this and come back to this point, right? So, how far you have traveled? A lot. But how far you are from the starting point? Just this much. Okay. Same as the concept of distance and displacement that we learned in the physics in the 11th class. Okay. So we have to determine this straight distance. We don't have to determine the distance that he has traveled. We have to determine only the straight distance, right? So to determine this straight distance, I need the value of this base and this perpendicular, right? So as you can see, this is 2 and this is 10. So base should be 12, right? And this is 3 and this is 2. So this perpendicular should be 5, right? So this is a simple case of Pythagorean triplets. So as you can see, this is a right angle triangle. So 5, 12 pairs are 13 in the Pythagorean triplet. So I think now you can do this is an easy one. Okay. Yeah. Question number 4 says if southeast, see this was question number 3. Now if southeast becomes north, northeast becomes west, and so on. So in this case, there is a default direction. There is a set of default direction. Just a second. So there is a set of default direction in which north is here, south is here, west is here, and east is here, right? And there is a changed set of direction. There is a changed set of direction in which southeast, so the old southeast becomes the new north. So the old southeast becomes the new north. Okay, so this is the new north. And northeast becomes west. So the old northeast, this one. So the old northeast becomes west, and so on, right? So if this is west, then this would be east, and this would be south. So in red, the new directions are determined. In green, the old directions are denoted. Okay. So what will west become? So old west will become new what direction? This is what they are asking. Old west will become new which direction? Okay. So where is the old west? This one. This one is the old west. So if we consider this direction in the new coordinates, so that would be southeast. Southeast. This is how we have to do this question. Correct? I hope this is correct. Done? Okay. So question number 4 is done. We're moving to question number 5. Question number 5 says, one morning Uday and Vishal were talking to each other face to face at a crossing. So suppose Uday is something like this and Vishal is something like this. Uday is facing towards Vishal and Vishal is facing towards Uday. Correct? Now, if Vishal's shadow was exactly to the left of Uday, so where is the left of Uday? If Uday is facing downwards, right? So the left of Uday will be in this direction, in our right, because Uday is facing opposite. We can assume, correct? So Vishal, one morning, Vishal's shadow was exactly to the left of Uday. So the shadow of Vishal was in the left of Uday. So shadow of Vishal should be something like this. This would be the shadow of Vishal, right? Now, if it is so, see, if the shadow of Vishal is like this, and it's the time of morning, so sun would be here, and east would be here because it's the time of morning. So sun would be here. So sun would be in east. Okay. So if east is here, west would be here. And if east is here, west is here, north would be downwards and south would be upward. I hope you know how to determine the rest of the directions if one direction is given. Okay. So in which direction Uday is facing? So Uday is facing towards, as you can see, Uday is facing towards north. So that's how this question would be done. Okay. Question number 5 is done. Moving to the next one. Next question, question number 6, students. It looks very difficult. It looks very lengthy, but actually it is not. It is not very lengthy or it is not very difficult at all. Okay. If I have to determine the most difficult question in this in these 6 questions that is given that are given, so I'll say either fifth or maybe third, right? But six is not very difficult. Okay, let's solve. The question number 6 is two cars start from opposite places of a main road. So there is a main road, something like this. So two cars start from the opposite places of a main road. So this is suppose A, this is B. So one starts from A and the other starts from B. Okay. So the first car runs for 25 kilometer. Acha. One more thing is that they are 150 kilometer apart. So the total distance between all of them, between A and B, is 150 kilometer. Okay. Now the first car runs for 25 kilometer and then takes a turn, right turn. So let me trace uh, the track of the let me trace the track of the first car with a different color. So the first car moves for 25 kilometer and then takes a right turn. So the first car takes a right turn like this and runs 15 kilometer. So runs 15 kilometer means like this. So the first car has reached here. Then it turns left and runs for another 25 kilometer. So now the car has to take the left turn. If car is moving towards downward direction, as we can see from here, so the left of the car would be in this direction, and after taking left, the car runs for 25 more kilometer. So 25 more kilometers. So the car reaches here at this point. Then it turns left and then it takes the direction back to reach the main road. So then it takes the direction back to reach the main road. So the first car must have reached at this point. Correct? Now, in the meantime, due to minor breakdown, the other car has run only 35 kilometer. So the other car has run only 35 kilometer. Meanwhile, okay. So this 25 kilometer and this 15, 25, and then 15 again. And this car has run. The second car has run 35 kilometer. Now, what would be the distance between these two cars at this point? So as you can see, this is 25, This will also be 25. So the first car has traveled 50 kilometer in total, as we can see, on the highway, right? On the highway, it would be 50 kilometer ahead of the starting point, and B would be 35 kilometer ahead of the starting point, right? So what is the distance which is remaining between these two car now? So that would be 150 minus 50 minus 35. So that would come as 65 kilometer. Okay. All right, sir. All right. So we have done all the six questions. If you have got at least six correct, then you can be sure about your preparations. Okay. If not, you have to work harder to to be able to prepare well for the these type of chapters, right? So that would be all from my side in this live session. And if there is any other query that you would like to ask me or Arun Sharma sir, right, after this session as well, so I'll just put the Telegram link on comment section, right? After this video gets over, after this broadcast gets over, right? So you can join our channel. You can directly interact with me or Arun sir. Okay. There are two channels which we generally run. So one is for placement preparations, and the other is for cat preparation, right? So you can join as you can join the channel that you want, that you are preparing for. Okay, relevant channel. Okay, so that would be all from my side, students. Thank you. Stay tuned till the next video is launched. We will be doing this type of series on Tuesday and Saturday, right, at 11 p.m. So this is a fixed time. We'll be doing twice a week on Saturday and Tuesday. Okay. All right. See you on Saturday. Bye bye.